It was James Madison who said, if men were angels, no government would be necessary. Well, we know all too well that men are not angels. It is with this in mind that as we vet our presidential candidates, it is ever so important that we closely examine what they are saying. Words matter. And if words matter, then the words of our potential leaders matter exponentially. On March 3rd, Fox hosted the Republican presidential debate. It was during this debate that Donald Trump recanted on his previous strong position on stopping corporate abuse of H1B visas. Now, these visas are used to allow corporations to bring in highly skilled foreign workers into the U.S. marketplace. The abuse of this program occurs when corporations bring in these highly skilled foreign workers at significantly cheaper wages in order to replace the higher waged American worker. Now, doing this is illegal. However, we know for some people, they exist only to find the loopholes in laws. Foreign workers. So, what's the problem? The problem is that on numerous occasions, Donald Trump vehemently spoke out against the corporate abuse of H1B visas. He was very adamant that, and even on his campaign website on the day of the presidential debate, read that H1B visas are decimating American jobs. Yet, standing there on that stage, Donald Trump said, I'm softening my position on H1B visas because we need highly skilled workers in this country. Now, which is it? Are H1B visas decimating the American workplace? And as a part of his Make America Great Again campaign, he's going to put a stop to the corporate abuse of H1B visas, or H1B visas a good thing? Do they help corporations and the American workplace? Which one is it? Are they good or are they bad? Now, there are many types of visas. During the debate, two of those types of visas were highlighted: H2B visas and H1B visas. H2B visas are temporary visas for short-term seasonal workers. These are typically your low-tech jobs found in hospitality and the tourism industry. H1B visas. Now, these visas are reserved for bringing in highly skilled foreign workers who work in specialty occupations. Now, these specialty occupations are typically what we call STEM-related jobs. STEM standing for science, technology, engineering, and math-related jobs. The thought is, corporations have the right to fill voids in the labor market. So if corporations cannot find highly skilled American workers to fill their need, then the corporation should have the right to go outside of America and bring in highly skilled foreign workers in order to meet their labor force needs. So the question becomes, is there a shortage of highly skilled American workers? And the answer is a resounding no. Corporations are not forced to go outside of the United States in order to seek highly skilled workers. Corporations go outside of the United States seeking highly skilled foreign workers because it's profitable. That's the point. And now let's look at the facts. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, 3 out of 4 American STEM graduates are not employed in STEM-related jobs. Meditate on that for a minute. U.S. Census Bureau, 2 out of 3 IT jobs are filled by H1B foreign workers. So 2 out of 3 IT jobs are filled by H1B foreign workers. Do the math here. Why are 74% of American STEM graduates not employed in STEM-related jobs if there is such a high need? Why is 66% of those IT jobs going to H1B visas when you have 74% STEM graduates, American STEM graduates, not employed in STEM-related jobs? We must ask ourselves some hard questions. We must ask ourselves, with the facts as they are, why is Trump changing/softening his position on what seems like an obvious case of corporate abuse? Was he just selling the American people a fantasy in order to secure their vote? The other hard question we must ask ourselves is this: is there anything else Donald Trump will later soften or change his position on? Is he going to soften his position on building the wall? Will he soften his position on placing a moratorium on Syrian refugees coming into our country? Will he soften his position on illegal immigration? What about how he intends to handle ISIS? Now, men are not angels. And none of these presidential candidates are Christ. They are vying for our vote. Blind allegiance is ridiculous. With every decision we make in these coming months, we must do so through the lens of this one question. What about Americans?